All right, Shalom. Allah say Ka Halayim La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Harikah Kodash Ma'amah. Double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, and my elder as well, Laharawan, and salutations to the Akim that are pushing the truth and sincerity and truth. And peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 14. It says, Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. Right. I brought that scripture out because this lesson is going to be about that second lockdown that's coming up, man. I gathered a few articles and news clippings that I've seen throughout the past couple of days about this second lockdown that's coming. And today they shut down the schools in New York City and said they went back to virtual learning. All right, so and that's how they did it last year when they shut down parts of the schools in certain places. Then they shut down all the schools in America, and you're witnessing this happen again for the second time. But it's not going to be done the same way. It's going to be more drastic than the first one. All right, the first one was a test run, and the second one is going to be, them really pushing forth their agendas. All right. Just want to go through a couple of these articles, man. Lord willing, I don't forget. I'll put them in the description box, in the description section of the lesson. All right. So the first one I want to get is this one right here. It says, governors bring back severe coronavirus lockdown, tighten restrictions as cases hit record high. All right. So it says, slacking. Phone's moving kind of slow. But it says, all right. It says, as coronavirus cases across the United States surge to their highest level since the pandemic began and colder weather sets in, worrying, worrying experts about more people gathering inside for the holidays. And now, first of all, they said last time they were worried about people gathering outside. Now they're worried about people gathering inside. So it's really, it's really doesn't make any sense how they're displaying it. All right. So governors in several states are reinstating lockdown measures to stem the spread of the virus. The lockdowns include some of the most draconian measures from earlier this year, putting severe restrictions on where Americans can go. Draconian measures. Wow. We all probably know what draconian means, but I just want to look that up real quick. DRACONIAN measures meaning. All right, so this draconian measures meaning. The word draconian comes from Draco, so the word draconian has comes to mean something that usually to do with harsh. So if draconian measures are implemented, say in a country's budget, then very harsh measures are thought to have been implemented. So very harsh measures are going to be implemented on this second lockdown. I'll read that again. It said the lockdown includes some of the most draconian measures from earlier this year, putting severe restrictions where Americans can go and how they can worship and even whom they can see. Washington bans wakes and funerals receptions and caps funeral at 30 people. It also requires youth sports to only hold intro squad practices where masks are mandated at all times. All right, so these are some of the things that are going to go on. I'm gonna go to another uh stupid. All right, hold on one second. There we go. All right, it says what's the one? All right, here's the one about New York. It says New York City will close schools for in-person learning to curb COVID outbreak. Mayor De Blasio says. So you're seeing the closure of schools in New York, and pretty soon it's going to be everywhere, man. It's not going to be just in New York. It's not going to be just in California or Arizona. It's going to be all over the United States, just like how it was last year, man. So you're seeing the plagues being sent out and being displayed right here in America, man. It's gonna be harsh draconian measures that they implement on the people. It says New York City's schools have moved to remote learning only as the city tries to tamp down a growing number of coronavirus cases. Mayor Bill de Blasio announced Wednesday the shuttering of the nation's largest school. Said the shuttering of the nation's largest school system had been anticipated for days after de Blasio told parents on Friday to have a plan in place in case the city decided to close schools for in-person learning. Remote learning will begin Thursday, the mayor said. Remote learning will begin Thursday, the mayor said in a breaking news over Twitter. All right, so what are parents supposed to do? Parents that have to work. And you know what I'm saying? Like, what